Welcome back to CamCaught, where the road speaks for itself. Today you'll see drivers ignore warnings, push their luck, and gamble with physics. And karma answers every single time. No excuses, no rewinds, just raw consequences, all caught on camera. Incredible but true. The driver bailed out seconds before the vehicle erupted in flames. That's not luck. That's a second life handed to him. Some people drive like they're allergic to paying attention. Two cars collide, and both drivers act like nothing happened. A perfect recipe for karma, just waiting to be served. Rail crossings don't forgive mistakes. He rolled straight into danger. The only bright side? He won't walk away with a parking ticket. Just a story he'll never forget. A truck loaded with over 2 tons of bricks collapses the road beneath it. The ground gave up. Erosion did the rest. Physics always wins. Really? There's no way the truck driver didn't feel that. The red car now has plenty of time to rethink its choices. A violent crash that should have ended much worse. Survival here wasn't skill, it was pure chance. Reckless overtaking always ends the same way. Metal, chaos, and a life lesson written in dents. A car rockets onto the sidewalk. Thankfully, no pedestrians around. Karma showed mercy this time. A messy collision at an intersection. You tell me, who blew it first? A Toyota Tundra smashes into a marked police unit. Shockingly controlled aftermath, but the paperwork? Brutal. A Lamborghini flying down the frontage road loses control and glides straight into a saltwater marsh. A supercar becoming a submarine. That's premium-grade karma. A Scania driver crosses a solid line without checking mirrors. Illegal, reckless, and almost catastrophic. Instant reminder why those lines exist. For no clear reason, the Clio drifted into oncoming traffic and started pinballing off cars. Miraculously survivable, but unforgettable. A reckless U-turn nearly turned deadly. Visibility matters. Common sense matters more. Drive safely, seriously. Stay aware of everything happening around you, or this is what you get. A car is cruising down the highway when the hood suddenly flips open, slams into the windshield, and blocks the driver's entire view. A driver cruising along Hills Road in Bundaberg suddenly encounters a flooded river. That could have ended very differently. He got lucky. A truck loses its brakes and triggers a multi-vehicle mess. Textbook chain reaction. A car attempts to board a ferry that's already leaving and dives straight into the sea in Istanbul. Terrible timing, terrible judgment, rough lesson. Tanks don't play around. The raw force is unreal. Parking next to a fire hydrant? Yeah, this is how you learn why that's a terrible idea. Your car gets destroyed and you still pay the fine. Justice is the police's job. No point getting road rage. Karma arrives faster than your anger ever will. A gray sedan gets pulled over for speeding. Then a minivan slams right into it while the officer is writing a ticket. Check your mirrors, rear and side. Look over your shoulder. Don't change lanes blindly. This guy almost paid the price.
It's good to see the car turn the other way.
Vehicle maintenance is crucial. Skipping it leads to incidents exactly like this. There's not enough space to pull a U-turn on these split entry-exit roads. He tried anyway and learned fast. Without proper fencing, cars can end up anywhere. Luckily, these didn't become disaster footage. A car blasts through a dead-end barrier, shoots downhill, and lands upside down. San Francisco roads don't forgive mistakes. The trees took most of the damage, not the driver. Stopping at red lights isn't optional. He's okay, but that red light lesson hit hard. A warning sign falls straight onto a moving vehicle. Driver's fine. Just a reminder that the road can surprise you at any moment. Hot-headed guy opens his door and throws something at the dash cam car. Karma or police, someone's coming for him soon. driver loses control, but the outcome could have been far worse. Always keep a bigger gap between you and the car ahead. Tailgating only ends one way. This driver blasts through way too fast. No clue why he was in such a hurry. Lucky no one ended up in the hospital, but seriously, don't copy this. A car rockets off the road, bounces across 3 parked vehicles, and somehow the driver walks away. Wild. Lesson here: don't stop in the middle of the highway. Don't even think about it. This guy adjusts his dash cam just in time, capturing the attacker's face perfectly. Yes, the police should absolutely be called. A sedan spins out trying to dodge another vehicle in Houston. No injuries, but hopefully that driver learned something. Electric cars bring a new challenge: lithium-ion battery fires. Firefighters need specialized training and equipment to deal with them. This footage shows exactly why. A rental truck ignores speed limits and low clearance warnings and slams straight into the structure, a painfully avoidable mistake. Tire blowouts are terrifying, but almost always preventable with proper maintenance. Check your tires regularly. Worn rubber turns into a disaster instantly. Road safety matters. Don't repeat his mistake. A surprising hazard: driving on a road lined with gum trees in summer. A branch drops out of nowhere. The driver's fine, but that was a serious scare. Unbelievable footage. Hard to imagine witnessing this in real life, and it almost turned into a collision. They dodged it by inches, too close for comfort. A near miss on the highway. One wrong move and this would have been a full-on crash. Check your blind spots, always. This right here is why emergency braking skills matter. Everyone walked away, but that moment was a warning shot. Imagine the van crossing just 1 second later. The outcome would have been horrific. A rear-end collision on Washington. Simple rule: keep distance, or you hit the car in front. A lesson learned with metal, not words. A head-on crash in Hayward, California. The northbound driver fell asleep behind the wheel. Incredible that both drivers got out safe. Driver slams on the brakes, loses control instantly. Brake smoothly or your car will fight back. They're lucky this didn't end worse. Footage from Interstate 85 in North Carolina. Distracted driving cost this guy big. He learned quickly why you shouldn't do it. The driver should have braked sooner to avoid the van on the roundabout. Simple mistake, expensive consequences. An inattentive driver plows into a parked car in a residential area. Stay focused, especially where people live. The only thing that wasn't broken here was the people. A ute loses control and slams into a tree on Beach Road. Responsible driving matters. The tree won this fight. A man drives his SUV straight into someone's house. Another case of drive responsibly ignored. The good news? Only the house suffered. Icy roads demand slower speeds and gentler inputs. He didn't follow either, and nearly paid for it. Keep your distance. It prevents collisions. Simple as that. Another similar scenario, a bus collision at the Brattle Road and Bristol Road junction. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. Someone blows a red light and causes a crash. One stupid decision, big consequences. A red car hits a parked vehicle, then bolts from the scene. Judging by the driving, last night's alcohol might still be in his system. In Scotland, a blue hire car signals a right turn, but completely misses the oncoming vehicle. Lucky escape for everyone involved. A driver suddenly loses control for reasons unknown. If you've seen something like this before, drop your theory in the comments. A stolen car tries to take a bend at ridiculous speed during a police chase and wipes out instantly. If you ever witnessed this kind of madness, call the police. A reckless driver blasts the wrong way through the Midtown Tunnel, collides with an Uber, and then tries to run. Hard to believe nobody was injured. At least the driver had insurance. And at least everyone walked away. Snow-covered roads require caution. Slow down, increase your following distance, use winter tires. Basic Survival 101. Whoa. Sometimes you wonder how drivers miss the obvious. Do they not see it? Not feel it? Press the wrong button? Whatever the case, the result explains everything. A truck in Wilmington turns onto a military cutoff road, snags the overhead wires, and showers sparks everywhere. The driver, completely oblivious. Maintaining a safe following distance gives you precious reaction time. Moments like this prove why it matters. What was he thinking? Sudden lane changes at roundabouts are guaranteed crash material, and this clip proves it. The road here is way too narrow for this move. How they avoided disaster is beyond me. Classic road rage moment. Let's hope both drivers cool off and remember basic respect. A security camera catches a crash on BR 470 in Pozo Redondo. Speed limits and patience exist for a reason. Ignoring them leads straight to footage like this. Another close call. Luckily, no one got hurt. Somehow, the two cars didn't collide, and honestly, that made the lesson even harsher for the one at fault. Unexpected situations can hit anytime. Keep your distance, keep your speed reasonable, stay ready. Hey guys, looks like someone didn't bother checking their rearview mirror. Good thing nobody was injured. And that's it for today's chaos. If these clips proved anything, it's simple. The road never lies, and karma never misses. Stay sharp, stay aware, and don't be that driver. If you want more real consequences caught on camera, you know what to do. Hit subscribe before karma hits you first. See you in the next one.